That's funny. Look how dirty it is. Okay, well, my idea for this place is that it would be nice. You can tell it's very dirty.
Hey guys, you're back with Steph Den, and today we're doing a video that we're really excited about, which is touring different condos and apartments here in downtown Toronto. We posted a video back in November all about renting versus buying real estate, and we also talked about how a lot of prices in the downtown cities like Toronto and other big cities, the rent prices are currently dropping due to the pandemic and people moving out of the city. So we decided that it would be fun to tour a few different places ranging from $1,700 per month all the way up to $10,000 per month in rent, to show you the differences and what you can get right now for your budget. If you're excited for this video, show us some love down below as always, and we're gonna jump right into showing the places.
Okay, so the first unit that we toured is on the west side of downtown Toronto. So for all the young people who are looking to go out, it's really close to the entertainment district. It's close to a bunch of the different coffee shops, restaurants, you name it. There's a lot that you can do within that area. Okay, now going back to the building, it's a 20-story building that was built in 2018. I'm gonna pull up my fact sheet here. So the approximate square footage is 500 to 599, so probably around 600 square feet, and 1,700 a month. You get one bedroom, you get one washroom. Now, when it comes to the unit, you're gonna notice right away that it is pretty dark. I probably had to change the lighting a lot throughout the unit, but the reason is because it is facing a courtyard. So what you are looking at are other units, right? Now, we really did like it because it did feel spacious, at least in comparison to our current place right now. So it had a separate room for your laundry. It had, you know, the little closet at the front where you can keep all your stuff, your shoes, your jackets. We don't have that right now, by the way. What else did it have? It had really nice appliances, right? Brand new once again. It did come with an island, which you will notice that a lot of units that we do look into don't come with islands, so that's definitely a plus as well. And it also had a separate enclosed bedroom. A lot of the times if you go through a lot of these units in Toronto, they will say that it's a one bedroom, but really it's pretty much a studio, right? So this one was an actual one bedroom where it had a door that closed in and out. Once again, it had a pretty spacious closet. The washroom was pretty standard from what we've seen so far. Overall, we really like this unit. Lighting is something that's really high on our list personally, but if it's not something that's really high on your list, this is a really great example of a unit that used to be pretty expensive, but that's gone down all the way to $1,700 a month. Given the Toronto market, at least, you're getting pretty good space for that amount of money.
Okay, so the second unit that we toured was in the same building as the first one that Den just walked you through, but this one was on a higher floor. It was a much bigger space, and therefore it came with a higher price tag as well. So this one was for $2,988 per month, almost at that $3,000 per month level. What was really funny about this place is out of all of the units that we looked at, it was the only one that the tenant hadn't cleared their stuff out of.
That's so dusty. Oh my goodness. That's funny. Look how dirty it is. This is funny. Okay.
And I believe that they had said that they had, and they did not. We're probably seeing it right now on the screen. It was kind of hard to imagine how nice this place would be without all of the mess and dirt. I've actually never, I feel like the person must have abandoned it because it was very, very dusty and dirty in there. But overall, forgetting about all this stuff, it was definitely a nice place. It had two really large bedrooms. It had a really big bathroom as well, with the laundry in the bathroom in its own space, its own closet, a big open concept kitchen and living space. It had a really long, nice balcony. The lighting was really good in there. The view was interesting because it was just of other condos all around, so you could see next door more balconies in front of you across the way. It was just other buildings, but nothing blocking the lighting. Really nice lighting and nice fixtures, but it really was hard for us to look past all of this stuff. I think it was interesting for us to see that because when you think about as a landlord trying to fill your space, you don't know how your tenant necessarily is keeping it, and this was a real mess. I can't believe it looked like that. But overall, it was a really nice spot. It did come with a high price tag, like we mentioned. Kind of hard to compare because if you think about it, it's a ton more space than what we're living in for an extra $1,000. So it might be worth it for the money, but it really depends on what you're looking for.
Anything else you want to film?
Final thoughts on this place, Dad?
Final thoughts is you can tell it's nice. You gotta look past, you gotta visualize it with nothing in it.
All right, so the next building that we toured was down the street from the very first building that I mentioned. So in that same, Condoville area, I think they call it waterfront communities here because it's pretty near the waterfront, like I said earlier. But yeah, this one was an interesting unit to say the least. So this one is similar size, so 500 to 599 square footage, $1,850 a month. And it's a 1-bedroom, 1 washroom. So in terms of first impressions, as soon as we got to the lobby, in my mind, I said, nope, 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 this isn't the one, this isn't the one. So there was this weird, it just had a really weird old vibe, right? And then as soon as we got to the elevator, I said, okay, elevator's nice, it's clean. Once we actually got into the unit, I definitely got the vibes that this was an older building. And it's kind of interesting to put things into perspective on what's actually old. I think we're so used to everything coming out so quickly, us getting the latest and greatest, that even a building from 2011, in my opinion, seemed old to me, right? So really the first thing that stood out to both me and Steph was the big chandelier hanging right directly as you walk in, right?
I can't tell if the walls are like kind of
for
purple.
me, I feel like this is a bit much.
The lights?
Yeah.
Well, they're definitely a lot, yeah.
And then you sort of look around and you see that the cabinets are this like weird dark brown, which made it feel like this old hotel vibe. It gave it this old hotel vibe. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that this place is actually the exact same price as what we pay here, living where we live. And it's interesting because even though the space is a bit bigger, we definitely still prefer our unit more, just based on the fact that it feels much more refreshed and it feels much more newer.
You can maneuver. Okay. Closet. Nice. Lots of wires. Is that like where you put your internet? It's actually kind of nice to be able to put it up there. Washroom. Simple.
let me check it actually.
Yeah, the vanity toilet.
A plus that I will give to this unit is that it does have really great privacy. Like, you're not facing a whole bunch of other units. You don't have, people potentially looking into your unit, you looking into their unit. So it does have good privacy, and it also has a really great view of the city. And that's definitely something that I know a lot of young people are looking for when they're looking for condos. So although it does have that old feel, I think what makes up for it, depending on who you are, is definitely the privacy of the unit and the views of the city.
The next building we went to was absolutely gorgeous. The units are actually attached to the Shangri-La Hotel here in Toronto, and from the lobby all the way up to the units, it was absolutely beautiful. Definitely a luxury building. The building is 66 stories tall, so very high up. I forget what floor this unit was on, but we'll have it up on the screen for you, but the views were beautiful in both of the units that we toured here. It's also was interesting because this one was built in around 2012, so 8 or so years ago. That doesn't sound that old, but compared to some of the different places we saw that are more recent, the building did have a bit of an older vibe, but I would say in a more old and luxurious way as opposed to outdated by any means. So up until this point, it's the largest unit that we saw by far. It was a 2-bedroom as well, and the price tag definitely showed for all of those pieces that I just mentioned, from the size to the luxuriousness to where the building is located right in central downtown. It's actually $6,200 per month. I must say that walking right into this unit, it definitely had a wow factor. I was really impressed right away with everything from the view to the open concept kitchen and living space, the bedrooms too, and again, the view. We'll definitely have to show you that because it was amazing. The kitchen appliances and bathroom fixtures were definitely very nice. Maybe not the fanciest kitchen cabinets is one thing that we were looking at, but overall pretty nice quality inside there as well.
Does this light work?
Should.
Okay, this is the bathroom. Look at this, Dan.
Wow.
Okay, so organizers, double vanity. That's huge. Yeah, the chair toilet again. Walk-in marble shower with like the, look, waterfall. This is like the fancy, like the bath massagers. This is like a fancy shower.
The bedrooms also had amazing lighting. I must say we toured this on a beautiful sunny day. So the lighting in there was incredible. I think I described it as being like on a cloud or in a cloud. It was so nice up there. One thing I will point out is that the bedrooms were carpeted. I think that's really personal preference. Jen and I tend to prefer hardwood floors, but up to you, and that was only in the bedroom spaces. To sum this one up, I really was impressed, and it was a beautiful spot. Could also been that it's honestly the first place for $6,200 that I've ever toured. So it really depends on the comparables, right? And if you were ever willing to spend that amount on monthly rent. But overall, really nice building, really great location in downtown Toronto. And if you like the views, again, I can't say it enough, you would like the views in this place.
All right, so for those of you excited to see a luxury unit in Toronto, $9,500 a month, that is how much it is going to cost you. This is a really unique unit, and as we go through it, you're gonna see that they've actually staged the unit, so you actually get to see yourself living in it. You know, you get to see some of the design aspects of the unit itself. It's a pretty big unit. I'm gonna pull out my fact sheet here. So 1,800 to 199 square footage, that's what you have. It's a 2-bedroom plus 1. All right, what else am I missing here? Let me look at my fact sheet. So I forgot to mention that it's in the same building as the Shangri-La Hotel, so the unit that Steph just talked about before this. It is a few flights up, so you know, you gotta take the elevator a little bit higher, but it is $3,000 more, which is also interesting and something that you probably want to take into consideration. Now, the beauty with this unit, and we didn't mention it with any of the other units because they don't come with parking spots, but this one does come with 2 parking spots. So that is part of the almost $10,000 a month that you're paying for. So that's also something that's also interesting. So although it's a nice unit, it didn't have that many upgrades to really justify that $3,000 increase from the unit that Steph just talked about. You know, it does have a built-in coffee machine. It has a den. Let's see what else it has. It has larger bathroom, walk-in closet. Really, it did have some of those subtle upgrades, but in my opinion, is it worth $3,000 more? I guess you could argue that the 2 parking spots in a city like Toronto also do have a significant value.
So,
Okay, what's in this
walk me
place?
through. We're starting there.
Office to the right.
Okay.
Dark but very adorable. This looks like a waiting room office almost, or like a fancy.
You're right.
Fancy like office.
And this is the front, right?
Front little. I don't know.
Little seating area. Put your shoes on right there.
Oh, what's this? What's this?
Oh, interesting.
I don't want to like play with it. I don't want to. Same exact
runners, which is
Yeah, I was like, is it a coffee machine or something? Do you think it's a coffee machine? Okay, so built-in coffee machine. That's cool. And then cute little seating. They staged it really nicely. Same exact view, just slightly higher up, but it looks the same. Oh, this fireplace comes out. Remember how the other one?
it was like built in, right?
Yeah, so this comes out too. That's like little things. Still, I don't know if it's worth $3,000.
Yeah. I don't think so.
This is a cool light, yeah. This is a very cool light.
I like the staging is very cute. We need a new couch. I like this. I wonder where this is from.
It does.
Yeah.
I think, oh, they put that in, yeah.
The floors are like I don't know, way nicer version than those IKEA ones, I guess.
Yeah.
A little shoe.
If we look at the walk-in closets, I believe the walk-in closet is right before the washroom. So you have the bedroom, you have the walk-in closet that's right before you enter the washroom, and then you have the really nice washroom. And I'm pretty sure the washroom also has heated floors. That is something that you're gonna find in some of these more expensive units. And I believe it also had some sort of special feature within the shower. There's some sort of panel that you could press from the actual shower itself. So definitely a nice space. In terms of my overall wrap-up thoughts for this unit, really nice, especially for someone who's used to paying $1,000 a month. But I think there's probably nicer units that you could find for $10,000 a month if you're in that price range. My ending thoughts are 1, great building, and 2, comment down below if this was a vibe for you.
Okay, so that is a wrap on the 5 units that we toured in this video. And this is a very different styled video for us. So we want to know, did you like the style of this video and how we filmed it? What would you want to see in the next one? Because we'll definitely be doing a few more of these. So let us know in the comments below. We also wanted to give an absolutely huge shout out to Kristen for taking the time to show us all of these spaces. If you live in Toronto or the GTA, you definitely should check her out, and we'll have her linked in the description box below for you to access her. We also have a little clip of her talking about herself as well, so we'll insert that right now before we close out the video.
Hi guys, my name's Kristen. If you're looking to lease out or purchase any space in the GTA, feel free to reach out or give me a call. My info will be in the description box below. Thanks.